Good morning, YouTube. There's one thing I've realised, and that was last night. So let me tell you what happened. Okay. Uh, my mate was helping his dad out a bit, and so then they sent me a message. I believe I've still got the message. Uh, right. So I got them. So I joined about 20 past 9. I was watching YouTube on the PlayStation, so no messages popped up. My mate was helping his dad out on Destiny, because he's doing the story for the first time, and he was helping his dad out. So they invited me to a party. That one there. So after when his dad did that one mission and his dad went to do other stuff, me and my mate thought, oh, let's try some trials. Okay. You can't. We can't literally do trials because of our weapons. It's too low. Now, I could try and fiddle with weapons here. However, it is what it is at the end of the day. Okay. Do you think a one punch would work well with this? I mean, pulling a shot increase the melee damage for the short period. No, because it goes for the arms. So I thought, right, like I've got one weapon, which is 1771. Okay, one. No heavies like over 1770. So we need to really start getting weapons now for the thing. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to farm, get weapons. I don't know what build I want to use yet, but we're going to put all the weapons in the vault. We do have armor, which is higher level. 72, 66, 74, 73 there. So the 74 can go on there, and then the 73 can go on one of them. I wish there was a hot bar, you know. I really do. So we're going to put all the weapons in the vault. Then we're going to... Actually, that's just vault the weapons real quick, shall we? Then what I'll do is I'll pull all the builds out, and then I'll get all the weapons back out that way. Basically starting from square bloody one here right now. So we've got a lot of weapons here. That's the best roll I've got, by the way. Have we got any armor? What we are currently... that's for Warlock. So I don't want to delete Warlock stuff yet. Because the Warlock I need to sort out. See, that's masterworked. 61. 61. That's upgrade. That's warlock. So that's 61. Actually, that's only 1600, so that can go. That can go. I don't know what I was saving this for. Oh, good stats, that's why. So let's go ahead and just pull all the weapons out real quick. And then go and put that on. Use one of these. Actually, let's do some Dares of Eternal for a change. We haven't done Dares of Eternal in God knows how long. But first of all, let's see if he's reset. So if you do enjoy the stream, make sure you do subscribe, make sure you do hit the thumbs up button. As today we're just going to be farming for better weapons and all that. And that's the glasses cleaner, wipes when they've dried out. A bit like papaya paper. Interesting. So sit back and relax and enjoy my pain.
The Nine show you these. It was never mine. I hope to be here again. The Nine hear Mercury's cries of pain. The transgalactic horse reaches through the cosmos to offer you cash and fantastic prizes on tonight's Dares of Eternity. face the Taken. The horse desires further proof of your abilities. The fantastic horse now demands you prove your dexterity on the zany Dares of Eternity obstacle course. Prove yourself against the blade and tusk of the Cabal. Demands more from you. I must oblige. Honorable combat against the Cabal champion. Choose the door hiding your final opponent, and the horse shall reward you. My apologies, contestant. Perhaps you will have better luck next time. Whether you wanted it or not, you've stepped into a war with the Cabal. Have triumphed, champion. Now, let us see what treasure we'll be taking home. Yes, the vault of the Paraverse is generous. And so are we, right here on Dares of Eternity. Good night. The Immaculate Horse asked paracausal entities to name their favorite contestants. Survey says Guardians on tonight's Dares of Eternity. A spin, and the great steed will bring out your opponents. Put all four of your hands together for the Fallen. Is pleased and summons more opponents. Proto-Galactic Horse wishes to see you traverse our wacky obstacle course. not here to make friends, for they are the Hive. Demands more from you. I must oblige. Defeat the final Hive and move to the next round. Choose the door hiding your final opponent, and the horse shall reward you. Bad luck, contestant. Did you forget to say no whammies? This powerful Vex is all that stands between you and going home a winner. rewards await you, and you risk only your very existence. A special contestant has appeared on our stage. Treasures pulled from the Paraverse itself. Just like our contestants on tonight's Dares of Eternity. Good night. give you weapons to... All of me remembers fire. An old memory, now made new. So much light here. I suppose I feel pain. I bring gifts of the Nine. Gifts you sorely need. The Helio Sheath is not the only door into the system. I think you have terrible need of my gifts. I return to the tower to find it empty.
Greetings. Make good use of it.
Should we see if we can get some good stats? So, what's on our arms? Nah. Nah. Let's give it a try, shall we?
A prepared soldier is a victorious.
What do you think?
soldier.
I'm gonna leave that till the end of the stream.
Let's get to work.
So them arms there, what are flashing, next to these ones, we're gonna leave them until the end of the stream, and then we're gonna have a look.
One victory is never enough.
We're gonna do some Nightfall, even though Dares of Eternal is producing some really good weapons at the end. Let's try some Nightfalls and get this guy's level up, as Xur hasn't reset, so we can't really get the golf ball, as I call it, where we can get it from this guy.
Stay strong.
So get some
Let's
bounties,
begin.
see what happens, and enjoy.
Make good use of it. Back to the front, Guardian.
Guardian, my forces report that Shadow Legion units are shifting their attention to the Cloud Ark.
That's likely why Neomuna's defense systems are reading offline. But I bet those Vex punks are also poking too close to the city's internals.
Is that a Taken Blight? The Shadow Legion are forcing Taken into that Vex pocket.
The VexNet uses similar gateways as the Cloud Ark, which means they could infiltrate the network and gain access to the Veil.
Taken are relentless, especially under the Witness's control. We need to get in there and stop them. The Vex portal is clear. Let's follow those Taken and remove them from the system.
Hey, Guardian? I'm not sure just how much damage these Taken can do, but hopefully we can beat them to the punch. The Cloud Arc is built on the energy field produced by the Veil. It's resilient, but not impenetrable. A backdoor wouldn't be impossible. Maybe getting rid of whatever is at the center of this will also help our Vex problem. Maybe.
There's got to be a way to destroy these blights. We can't let more of them form.
for Callus, investing any space they're found in. If we'd waited any longer, this would have been much worse.
Yeah. I don't even want to think about that.
This is the access point. Let's get rid of that Taken before it opens a path into the Cloud Ark.
Right, so let's sort out the Warlock builds. Let's have a look. 3, 2, 1. It is shit starts. Let's sort out the Warlock builds. So, no, let me bring up the website. Let's bring on to Warlock. Let's go ahead and remove all. Well, we need to refresh the internet page real quick. Right, so we're going to remove all of the armor from the Warlock a second. So there's only going to probably two builds I'm going to keep on the Warlock, by the way. So I'm sorry for people who like to play Warlock, but I'm only going to keep two specific builds. Okay. So let's pull for the Strand build, or should we keep Stasis? Yeah, we're gonna keep the Stasis one. Right, so we've already got the armor for Stasis, so that's fine. What we can do now then is bang, delete that one a second, delete that one a second, delete the Strand one a second. We don't need that until we can get stuff for Strand. There's no point really trying to make a build for Strand just yet. Right, so what we want to do is click apply onto this one, and then we're going to be sorting out this build. Okay, so the weapon in question, I must have accidentally deleted it. Oh no, it's on the Hunter. It is on the Hunter. So that's the weapon what is used for the Warlock. Has these gone yet? No, they haven't. Right, now they have. So what we're going to do is save that one there. We're going to get rid of this one. We're going to click apply, refresh the dim site. Right, so we've got it saved. So what we want to do now is actually change the overlay armor. So this build works, by the way, so don't suggest, well, not really suggest, sorry. Don't say that the build doesn't work properly due to the certain mods what was removed. You don't even need to rock Bombardier on this build. This build is perfect as it is. So what I want to do is I want to put all the weapons away, and I wish there was a quicker way, right, of doing this. But unfortunately there's not. The Strand build, what I'm planning of making, is actually that gun belongs on Titan. Is a completely different version. So there will be approximately 3 builds on the Warlock. Okay, 3 separate builds. Now, what I want to do first is go through weapons and find out what weapons would be the best. Now, we're definitely using this one still. This one is still really good with this build. Just create so many Iron Chasers. So we're gonna need some upgrade mods eventually, but for now we're just getting the build sorted out. And then once the build's sorted out, what we'll do is get the armor and level it up. Or I just might have one specific build on the Warlock, what I'd probably end up focusing on, which if that is the case, Stasis would be the build to focus on here. Now for the Stasis build, right, you're gonna want to rock something with firepower. Now we've got two of these, we don't need two. So we can actually delete one. Yeah, we can delete one. So that's the main weapon for Stasis. Secondary, you're gonna want something with a bit more poke. So maybe this. And this would be good for arc as well, actually. I believe we actually do have quite a few of them. I'll tell you what, let me just get the name. Because I believe we've got one with Bombardier somewhere. They're all down here. Right, so we've got Dragonfly, explosive payload. Right, none with Bombardier, but that's fine. Explosive payload's good enough, so we're going to stick with that one. This is going to be for the new art build, by the way. So we're going to stick with that. This weapon can officially actually go. But I'm actually going to switch out the heavy for a let me think here. So we want something what's like arc though. We need arc. We cannot use anything that's not arc. And I'm trying to do this. Actually, no, it doesn't have to be arc really. I'm trying to do this, by the way, to do without using any upgrade mods right now for the Warlock. So let's go with this. It's always been a proven worthy weapon to actually use, and it's basically the same perks as what I've got on my Titan. So that leaves open to the main weapon, yeah. Now what I was actually thinking of is using Risk Runner for the primary weapon to get the bonus damage out of it, but the scout rifle is 3 times better, to be honest, in my books, so it's, yeah. Now for the primary weapon, I would suggest of actually rocking possibly River Horde. Or you could even rock that, to be honest with you, which would probably be the best option here. So you've also got the choice now. So let's put all the weapons away real quick. Right. Put all the weapons away. Oh, 1 second. The website's not caught up. Why has that gone on there? Right, showing we've got it on. But we don't have that on. We have that on. Let's do it that way. Right, let's remove that from the inventory. This one can officially go. This can officially go. Actually, I don't know. Got any more? This is an old Iron Banner one. Let me see if we've got another one. I can delete this one. But if we haven't, oh my god, we don't. So this one is a stay then. So that one's a stay. Let's go ahead and plonk that away. Right, so let's head to the tower, because we've got a few engrams what we can actually exchange in here. So what I'm thinking of is, if we're gonna keep the Warlock going, Titan is my main focus though. So and I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 helmets in the Vault. What, a +9. So if we do want to do a whip build, we're gonna have to focus on probably stats wise. So let me just look up here. I like the new look of the Thunderbolt actually for the Warlock.
Should we begin then?
So let's go ahead and exchange these first. We've got armor.
Mike, let's find out.
Hi there.
These can go now. Not really fussed about these anymore.
Done, done, done.
We've got new armor. We've got a weapon.
Transfer. Transfer. Done, done, done.
Right.
Whenever you need me again, Guardians.
A transaction to make, Guardian?
So let's get a couple. Let's get 5 upgrade mods, and we can
What do
upgrade
you think?
5 pieces of armor max here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, we can upgrade 5 pieces of armor max. So whatever build we want to upgrade is the build what will be staying on the Warlock for good. So the weapons, these weapons can go away. So I tell you what, let's put all the armor away real quick. Whatever, like I said, no, the Warlock's only gonna have one like official build. It's not gonna have 2 or 3. It's gonna have 1 official build. That's the build we're staying with. So now we've got a choice. We can either rock. So let's pull the stasis one out real quick. But first, we're gonna override this one with this, and let's pull the stasis one out. Weapons we can rework. The only problem with actually pulling by game is the website doesn't fucking catch up to it. So you have to reload another page up to actually get it to jog up. Right, so it's jogged up now. So let's see. So this is the stasis build. All fragments are already there, armor's already there. Okay. Let's go. Like I said, there's no point in trying to do this one yet, because one, we can't really duo with it, so I'm really thinking of a solo. possibly a solar build. Now, depends if I've got this. I've got the exotic chess piece for solar. And basically all this is to get you super faster, probably. But I'm really thinking of just keeping the stasis build. Now the reason being is because stasis stuns most champions now. So what I'm really thinking is to keep just the stasis build, but the arc build is far superior. So let's grab one more upgrade and then that'll be it.
So who won?
So for people who has come to see an actual build for Warlock, I do apologise. It's just that I haven't got the resources to actually
Don't get burned.
why is he flashing? I don't get it.
What cipher is this?
Okay. So I don't have... Oh, we need an upgrade mod. The resources to keep
What do you
doing
think?
builds on different characters, essentially. As you can see, I'm running low on shards. So, if we are to keep just the arc build, which we're going to, we don't need none of this shit. We don't need keeping that one. We don't need that. We don't need this. We don't need this in inventory. This is going to be the primary build just for Warlock now. That is it. So now let's just let the website jog itself. So we've got a 65 helmet. We have well, hold on, we've got two here. 2015. Right, the other ones are better. Our chest piece is already higher. Our feet already higher. And our waist armband. Now, do we have masterwork legs? We do not. Just be 1 second. I'll be right back. back. Sorry about that. So yeah, I've decided, same as the hunter, it will be one official build for the hunter as well, probably, as resources is probably the biggest thing what we have going here. Now, are we going to scrap all pieces of armor? No, we're definitely not going to scrap all pieces of armor. We are only going to select a few pieces of armor to keep for future builds. Is this a good thing? Probably not, because I'm gonna probably end up kicking myself in the fucking foot. But unfortunately, it is what it is, and like I said, it's resources which is the biggest problem. So we've actually got our hunt warlock actually up to a decent level, which is mental. So hold on, let me just shut the window real quick because of a jackhammer. There we go. Window shut. I like the window open because it keeps me cool, but that's annoying. So, now that we've done that, what we can do now is a stasis build. Now, I'm not going to do weapon rise, not just yet. Okay, so the stasis build, we're going to keep that armor. Okay, now that we've got this armor out, we can simply do we have like, so first of all let's just go through. So this is, let's just give the internet time to right, so let's have a look. That armor's crap. This one, crap. Okay. So now we can up in here. I think we can use like no, we can't. So let's just go ahead and skip down to where the armor is. Right, so these two are garbage. Strand build. Sorry, yeah. Let's get armor up for strand build. So we're gonna pull that. We're gonna pull that. We're gonna pull that. And we're gonna pull that. That's for when we do get more strand stuff. So essentially now the rest of the armor in here, what is upgraded, can officially go. Like these two here. Yes, I know I'm probably getting rid of high level stuff, but it is what it is. So I'm not focusing on leveling up any gear at the minute, by the way. So if that's what you're wondering, why I'm just like checking. I'm not technically checking, I'm just checking for stats wise. That one can now go. Stuff it, all the armor can go. I'm gonna just delete all the armor, because as we use the higher level stuff on the warlock, we will get higher level armor. Same as the arms. Same as this head. The Titan head can go as well. We're not going to be saving them. Besides that one there, because it's not bad stats. So let's go ahead and stick on this. Did I just... Hold on. Let me refresh in their page, because I think I might have messed up. I didn't pull out a waistband. But I'm going to change all the looks to this. Right, so we did keep that one. Yeah, we did keep that one. Right, so this is going to be for the strand build. This one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take off all of the mods for now. By the way, I'm only going to make these builds. I'm not going to upgrade them or I'm just going to put the mods on and show people what they could possibly use. As like I said, the main build will be on the Thunder build, as the Thunder build performs to what I need it to do, and all that. So these type of builds I'm just gonna make for funsies. And that's basically it. So let's go ahead and plug that one. And then we can go ahead and plonk that on. Scrap that. We don't need that grenade launcher. Change that to strand. Go ahead and, like I said, don't take this build seriously. So this build is not possibly going to be used, even though it's going to be high enough level. Save that in there. This build is just going to be used for Warlock, which we need to change that to Arc. I missed it again. I did this the other day. So this is the build, what is going to be. Oh, someone's done the tree. That one. That one. That one. So let's have a look at what colours on this. It's that colour. I like that colour. I like that one a lot. And then what we're going to do is override this to this. So this is going to be the main Warlock build. Like I said, the other builds I'm just going to make for funsies. Show people how to make the builds on a basically more of a budget. Does this have a... Oh, it doesn't. So that's all that done. We got some more shards, back up to nearly 300. No idea why this guy's still got damn
A
flashing
transaction
light,
to
but
make, Guardian?
no idea. Book it. Yes. So I'm gonna make builds for funsies, show people how to make builds. Like, so let's go. Let's say you want a decent stasis one. That's basically what you're going to be looking at to use. Is these arms specifically. So I'm going to basically, like I said, just for funsies. And then you want a weapon with headstone on, mainly. And all that. Basically same perks there, but yeah. So what is going to happen with Destiny now? I'm 99% going to focus on Titan. We're going to have the One Punch Man build on the Hunter, which I'm going to sort out now. That's if I can remember how to do it and what I need. So I believe there was I wrote some notes down somewhere on a armor piece what I was thinking of using. Right, so the armor piece I was actually thinking of using for this build exotic, I don't know if I've got it. I'm hoping I have. By the looks of it, I do have it. I do. So this is the one what my mate made, yeah, which is pretty good. So we're gonna have two art builds on War on Hunter. I don't know if we've got any better chest pieces though. We don't. And I don't think I'll be able to go. Actually, no, we should be all good to do this. So while we're loading in, this one, and then we need the Moscow, this one. Is it a chest piece we need? Yeah, it is. It's a chest piece. Right, what do we have on the ghost? We've got shield. Perfect. We've got 2 drops, so we can get 1, 2, and hopefully for a better result. Higher level though. So stick that one on for now. That one's better. So, on my notes, again, we're gonna want to rock something like that. This doesn't matter, you're never gonna fucking use it. So what we're gonna do here is, are these all, yeah, these are all 16. Oh, that's the postmaster, that's not the vault. This is the vault. Right, so what we're going to do here is, so to my notes, this has to have one of these, and this. So it might get a bit costlier, but we'll do what we need to do. So let's go ahead and put the main ones on first. What we was focusing on here is one of them, and then that. Now unfortunately, reduce the super cooldown each time using your class ability their targets. Basically, that's a souped up version of this. So I'm going to change it round a bit, so we put 10 of that on. And then on the arms, we went with the shield. We went with this. Hold on, we won't be able to do the 10 shield probably. This. The chest piece. Oh, the chest piece needs upgrading actually. So we won't be able to use that chest piece. So we're going to have to stick with this one, I'm afraid. Stats aren't going to be the best, however, it's better than what we've got. It's what we've got to work with. So that basically resistance and reduces the put that on, stick that on, basically just there for freaking resistance. So the feet, we're gonna want this, shield, well, so we're gonna need, right, as reduces all class attributes. So maybe we do this. Using arc weapons grant a recovery when picking up an overpower by that weapon. Oh no, wrong one, sorry. This is the one. So we can put that back in. And then on the cloak, it's what I've got down here is 2 bombardiers and one of them, and shield. And then for the fragments, there's this and this. Let's just go ahead and take all of these off a second. So it's this one. I'm sorry if I can't see chat in a minute, by the way, so I do apologise. This one, this one, and this one. So we are going to need a void weapon for the secondary slot, probably due to that, which, to be honest, a void weapon we could actually use. Yeah, let's use this, because this has an actual void on it. Actually no, because then we won't be able to find ammo as much. Let's go funnel web. Let's go funnel web. We haven't used that one in a while. Do it that way. Put that back over to Titan. So I did do this build and made a recording. I'm just going to minimize the page so I can see chat still, just in case anyone is here. So, yeah, the recording is my pulse. Right, so we don't, what I'm just watching on my video, what I actually did is we can actually, yeah, we'll use this, and then if we need, we can actually switch to like a shotgun type thing. But for the exotic, right, let's break down exotic what we've never actually used ever. Let's break out this exotic. Never used it. But then again, we don't actually have to use a funnel web. The reason being is because with this build, we're gonna have, we've got 2 shotguns, so either shotgun what we use, we are going to be getting what we need. Sounds crazy, I know it does, but at the end it is worth it, and we're going to be putting on the pirate skin for this. I just don't like the look of the arms. I like the look of them arms. Let's change it to sleek. That we're fast. We get in, we get out. And then let's do the colour. That's kind of nice. I like that one better though. That's clean. That colour is always clean. So let's go ahead and override that. That's the one that we made, and it's actually a really good build. And then let's go to Nessus, and I'll show you how we test builds out. Like, if we really wanted to right now, which I probably will do, is I don't have all them I do have all these weapons in here, so we're gonna get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4. We can use that to upgrade the shotgun, and then let's get a heavy out. This is just so these are more effective in a way, that plus we'll be a bit higher than we do upgrade it. So that's going to be locked, that's going to be locked, 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 locked. Well, I do go and get out of this ride, which is not very good. There's your, I don't know actually, you might be able to take it from the exotic drop. Or from the store. Yeah, no, but it's only from the store, I'm afraid. So let's see how this is going to go. I made this build ages ago. I've just done it for my mate, and he uses it really good. So we've got 2 shotguns. I know it's insane, but this build doesn't require anything like specific. So once we meet it, yeah, we've got go invisible. an enemy, like this one, dodge, kick me back, and then you'll go stealth. See, no ammo really needed. Imagine if I actually got an exotic there. So this is probably going to be the build what we use on the Hunter, as it's pretty strong. And if you want, you could take it to the next level. Let me go. So the sacrifice, what people, well, it's not really well, it is a sacrifice really, and it's, I've got the arms on me actually. These arms here. Now what these arms do is, using arc melee abilities, grants hit and melee attack, will also allow you following up a powerful melee charge that will heal you. So you could rock them, instead of going invisible like I was, you could be healing on contact, and that's the build what I did for my mate, is the one punch healing build. That is the build I did for my mate. I'm just gonna sort out some armor real quick. What does that use? That uses them arms. Right, so we do have some better maybe some better arms here for shield, but we're at 100, so, and you seen it wasn't a problem. So that can go away. They can go away now. Actually, what we can do is just this. Look, we can just put all the armor away and pull all the armor out. Besides the blue can actually be deleted here. Bye bye blue. Right, so then let's just pull out for this build what my mate made, which is wonderful by the way. It's a very good build, so I'd suggest giving this one a try. But if you want the One Punch Man build as well, this is the actual build. So let's see if the things do change here. So we got that on there. Yeah, they do change now. That used to be a thing when this system first come out, was that they didn't change. They actually went back to the other style. Let me just bring up another website here. Like I said, using the actual game loadout system sometimes interferes with the actual website. We've deleted the blue stuff. Right, and then let's just hop into there a second, hop into there, hop into there. Right, it's still not coming up properly. Right, let's put that build on. Go to loadouts there. Records, vendors. I'm just circling through them so it jogs, helps it jog up. Refresh now. Right, there we go. So the website now is telling me I've got my mate's build on what he did. But if you want the one punch where you're invisible, this is the build for that. I do need to change the colour though. That colour is really bugging me. We need to go to like a bluey colour, but not too bright. that'll work. Actually, that works really well. So yeah, we're using 2 shotguns, well 3 technically shotguns. We got 1 and 2, 3, but like you saw, it doesn't matter whatever you use for this type of build. This is probably the build I'd probably rock with, and all that. So essentially with this build, all you do is you get your stack of 3. After a immediate kill you go stealth. I can do it one more time. If you've got this helmet, I would suggest of using this helmet. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull all the armor out. Well, I'll go and get some upgrade mods. And then we'll pull the armor out, what we can upgrade. Like we can use this chest piece, we can use this helmet. We don't have any feet. And we don't have a cloak. Okay, if you want the broomstick, yeah, you can either get it from the store by drops, I believe. Or you just have to wait to see if they actually bring it back out in the store. I've actually had a couple of people tweet me out how to get it. And it goes through the season. I got it through a specific season. I can't remember which one. I think you should still be able to get it. So, come to Nessus, and then come to this last sector. So again, I'll show you this. So we run up to an enemy, near him, we go stealth, dodge now, that's an enemy. And that. And we dodge again. He should see us. And then we got a super. Times 3 for 18 seconds. Keep doing that, it keeps refreshing. All you have to do is dodge it. And there you go. Didn't die, didn't take a single bit of damage nearly. And also didn't even use the shotgun once hardly. Right, so let's head to the tower and we'll get probably 2 upgrade mods just to get the hunter started in upgrades wise. So we need 1, 2, that's it, that's all we need is 2. And then at least that's the hunter started to get in his upgrades, or her upgrades. Now the reason why, okay, I'm saying is this is a pretty good build. However, it can have its downfalls. Hold on. I pressed the wrong on mute. So, the downfalls to this build is user error. Now let's talk about user error real quick. Whatever build you make would work a specific way. I'll probably log into Titan to explain it. But first let's just get 3 upgrade mods.
The schematics for this.
That's a horrible chest piece, dude. Change it.
What do you need?
We don't need that. Not bothered about that weapon. Right, so we've got our last 3 upgrade mods, what we're doing. So let's talk about user error.
All that jumping around never sat
So
right with me.
user error is technically well, you see how I did it, right? I punched, I went stealth, I went invisible. Now user error. Have you seen my head? That moves, it's weird. User error. Let's log into the Titan, because Titan has more specific builds of what it's designed for. So, the Strand build is not to be taken lightly. The Strand build is a complex build. If you mess up once on this build and pick an enemy, a fight with an enemy you can't take out, you're asking for trouble. So, the Thunder build. Right. The Thunder build is all built around this chest piece, which is enhancing my Thunder Crash. So I'm here to get my super as fast as possible, essentially. That's what it's there for. All the mods help me get my super as fast as possible. Okay? And cooldowns on everything. Cooldowns on my dodge, my melee, my storm grenade. Cooldowns are here as a thing. Now, what? So a viewer actually built this build, and she messed up on purpose, and it cost her dearly. If you let too many ads spawn, you will die quite a bit. But that's where this comes into play. Now, the reason why I said use Trinity Goal is because when you get a kill, your arrow becomes charged. Shoot the floor and then eliminate everyone what's near it. That's your ad clearance. That's your source of orbs of power dropping as well, to essentially have all the cooldowns on your melee, your super. I got my super. Let's have a look at the super. So the super takes 8 minutes 20 to actually spawn if you take all your mods off and take all these off. Okay. Then run a nightfall with nothing on and just see how slow you get your super. Now I was getting my super under 1 minute 20 seconds every single time, and that's the way the build is designed. Damage output. This is the damage dealer. But don't let it get you lightly. It's not designed for close-up combat like melee damage like the Hunter. The Hunter is designed for that. Gets in, gets a punch, invisible, stealth, dodge, punch again, stack up to 3, and all that. That's what the Hunter's there for, is to stack up to 3. You can get close up with this build thanks to your storm grenades, but you will kill yourself in the process. Let's have a look at okay, so there's a mod. Right, that's fine. The status build is a pure freezing build. Chuck your grenade, freeze them, you get crystals to spawn every time. Super, you get your super very fucking quick still for some reason, and I didn't build it around super. But it's built around this weapon specifically. When you use it, it creates an orb what goes through the sky, through the air, and it freezes every target's there. What does that do? This. Using stasis weapons create final powers of overpower. So the more targets I'm freezing, and that will kill little things straight up. I'm spawning up to nearly 20 orbs of power with one blast from that weapon. And last night I ran this mission on my own last night, and I completed it all on my own, just using that heavy. Every time I use the heavy, it throws little targets and kill them all of the time. And that was just creating more cooldowns on absolutely everything. My super, I was getting my super for this build is 9 minutes 16. I was getting it under a minute for how many orbs of power I was generating. It was mental. Now, it's not built for super, it's built for more of a damage dealer. This gets more damage for its buck with this build. The ogre, the first encounter with the big ogre, where you've got to get so many power crystals, 30, and then place them into the crystals so you can do damage. I nearly one-phased him last night, thanks to this weapon just constant freezing him. The Void build is built around shotguns. So the solar life build, okay, if you make this build and you die, you need to have a look at your build and see what's gone wrong with it. Everything in here is for regeneration. We have powerful friends. We also have this weapon final blows cause all the powers. That's why we use this, or we use this, but I'm going to be looking at different weapons for this build. We also have this here. This is basically your resistance. We have this here. Reduces health each time. Replenishing health each time an orb of power is picked up. Okay. Remember that. Then we have this. Reducing all cooldowns each time an orb of power is picked up. Thanks to this specific mod here with a solar weapon, we're just getting so many orbs of power spawn. But it's not just that weapon what's causing orb of powers. When you use this helmet and set your barricade, you're setting a sunspot behind you. That is using class attributes. So the more targets are running into you, the more orbs of power what's actually spawning on your side of the shield, instantly healing you every single time. And also standing in your own fire is also healing you as well. But if you use this build wrong, by trying to tackle a lot of enemies yourself, you're not going to be able to out heal them. So that's why you need to run the rally barricade, as the bigger barricade has longer cooldown time. The rally barricade I got back every 0.2 seconds, and it was mental. It's a very strong build, and it's very good survivability. But that's what I mean about user error. Now, user error is a very big killer in every game in Destiny I've seen. People have been running around with a very good build but using it wrong. A couple of my friends, they're not on at the minute. They haven't been on in a while actually on Destiny. They made some really good Warlock builds where they could stay a distance with a sniper and one shot each from their own sniper rifles would take out a boss. But they were using it wrong and they were dying a lot. So that's what I'm saying, is every time you make a build, make sure you make the build for the way you need it to perform and see how it goes. If the build needs changing, like I said, the Solar Life build, if you're dying with the Solar Life build, maybe you need to come out, look at what mods you're using, and then rework some mods. That's what Destiny 2 is all about. It's not about copying other people's builds. It's all about finding your own build, what works for you. But that's going to be it for now. Tomorrow's going to be Overwatch 2. So if you do want to watch some Overwatch 2, make sure you do hit the subscribe and hit the thumbs up. It helps. It also does show other people what they can possibly watch as well. But for now,